Welcome back. We'll try and see whether we can catch up with Mr. Adewale before the end of the program because of those technical issues. But for now, let's talk to the incident that happened in Lagos. Oworonshoki residents agitating over the demolition of their residence, and they are here to, make their case. Mr. Femi Badewa is an Oworonshoki resident, and the CDA chairman is also here, Community Development Association, I guess, Mr. Balogo Jamiu. Let's binge through this as quickly as possible. Okay. Did this demolition exercise come to you guys as a surprise? Or government had notified you, but, whatever you delayed and they came and it caught up with you? Give us what the facts are, because government is also going to respond.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah.
The demolition came to us as a surprise, because although we are notified that we should restructure our houses, and which we start doing that, repairing our houses. Even, I won't lie to you, there's a woman in our area that sold our house at Ikorodu to repair the one at Oworonshoki here. Unfortunately, as I speak to you, the house has been demolished. The woman, she's in the hospital like this, receiving treatment, which is very painful. When the notice came to us, that was April, that we should try and restructure our houses, middle of April. So another notice came as to remind us that we need to restructure our houses. We went there at Labska office. We met the man in charge, that is in person of Sheyi at Ogudu. On our way getting there, we talked to him as a community, what are the things needed? They address us, that they need the survey plan and the drawing, which we did. Everything has been submitted. Some drawing were rejected, that they don't, maybe there's no column or stamp and other things like that. So all those documents are under process, which they would not lie to my hearing that maybe we did not submit the document, because the majority of the document was submitted to the office by me. As I speak, we under that process. So we thought, even during those days, all those properties there, the buildings, have been existing more than 50 years, 40 years. During our father time, I'm talking about 30 or 40 years back, when they were obtaining their CFO, like mine particularly, I have CFO, many of us have CFO, many documents like that. They collect the CFO to their pleasure time. I don't see if they will now condition us because that 2 months notice given to us, we did not restructure our houses, or we did not meet up with the target of the documentation they needed from us. They will now start demolishing our houses, which is uncalled for.
Yes, let's bring in Mr. Badru into the conversation as well. I wonder what your own story is.
Okay, thank you. On Friday, we've had April 9th, we got a report, a written, pasted on our wall. After a while, they came and we were addressed.
What was the content of the report?
We were asked to restructure our house, provide our documentation, which we went to the area office at Ogudu, and we were told what to do to get our survey, a register survey and architectural drawing for building approval, which most people are doing they are working on. Fast forward to Friday, we were shocked. I was shocked when someone called me and told me that the task force are coming that very Friday to come and demolish our house. And I said it's not possible. That at least I know, I don't have a relationship with the governor, but I've known that in Nigeria, if we are talking about governance, we are the number one governor is Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, which I don't believe we would deserve something. We, as a citizen, they would just come in and destroy our houses like that. So when it was around, that was around 6 p.m., I said it's not possible. And I was telling my people. So when I received the information, I had to go to the chairman, and I told him, we went to one of our elders and we had a discussion. The elder assured us that there's nothing like that. But after a while, I started seeing the environment being tensed up. People were coming in, they are hopping in, and a lot of things were going on. Fast forward to like 12 a.m., the first caterpillar came in. I was like, wow. After a while, the second one came in. At exactly 1 a.m., the demolition started. And when the demolition started, we were like, wow, is this real? Can this be true? We started making contact. We started looking elsewhere. Fortunately for us, on Saturday, we were able to get the House of Rep leader, which is in person of Ganiu Sani Okola, popularly known as Okla. We got to him and in his residence, and fortunately he spoke to us. He said he was there, I was not there. We were outside. He said he's going to the State House to see the governor, and he did. After that, after a while, he came with PS of the ministry, architect Oki.
Okay.
Yeah, and the demolition in our area was stopped around about 12. Between 11 and 12 noon, it was stopped.
Just stopped.
Yes.
Okay.
And Architect Oki addressed us that we should go and do our documentation, which is in process, and we should restructure our house to the modern. I was
going to ask how long were you given to restructure?
We were trying to ask. I think the House of Rep leader.
Was it not clear in the notice, the earlier notices given to you?
It was not.
The duration you had to ensure your houses were restructured?
It was not stated in the notice that was shared.
Okay, part of the reason we brought you is to highlight the conversation, and government is going to respond. So let's be clear. What do you mean, so that for the audience, restructure means what? Because I'm looking through some of the reasons why government is coming for some of these areas. Flood-prone areas, tackling illegal sand dredging, removing suspected criminal hideouts. They talked about unchecked dredging, estimated at over 10,000 cubic meters of sand, which pose serious risks to Lagos Lagoon and waterfront communities. So when you say restructure, what do they mean? The layman's understanding.
Okay, let me put it this way. When they said restructure, I believe maybe...
Not what you believe, what they said.
What they said.
What they said.
What they said.
Yes.
Because during that process, we later realized many people from the government did not know anything about this. They said it has been pushed, the action has been pushed by a king. But we do as if we don't know anything. We went to him, spoke to him, that this is what's happening. He told us he doesn't know anything.
Okay, besides who approved what and who knew what and who sent who to do what?
Okay, sir.
Restructure, what does it mean?
They asked us, because they said our houses is shanties.
Okay, shanties.
They said the houses are shanties. Sorry, Mr. Chairman. He said the houses are shanties, which our houses are built of, although they've been built for a long time, but modernly we do restructure, we do put things in place. If there's anything going down, we put them back in the right order. So when they came and when Mr. Architect Oki came on Saturday, he was telling us that we should put our house in, we should modernize, make it look like modern. You understand? So that was basically what
So the concerns by the government, do you think they are justifiable? They have cited that your structures, your buildings were not approved. They have cited illegal or criminal hideouts in those areas. They've cited illegal dredging and all of that, because I understand it's a coastal line.
No. So those activities cited there are happening in our area. Oworonshoki is big. None of them.
No hideout there.
We were the one closer to the bus stop. Oworonshoki Beggar bus stop. Oworonshoki Beggar.
Just to confirm for us, because are you part of those who decided to block the third mainland bridge?
No.
So we were those, I mean, because you are affected.
No. Yeah, we were affected, but we were doing things legally.
Right. I'm heading somewhere because there are reports of the police. There was reports of police brutality. I understand tear gas were used, and so I wanted to confirm. But since you say you're not,
No.
What
actually happened was that very day I was with the chairman. We were at Koshofe local government. We were trying to see, because the address was from Koshofe, and we tried to see the Koshofe chairman, Honorable Moyo Oshere Ogunlewe. He said he has nothing to do. He knows nothing about it. So we went to the last guard, and they were telling us that they were not fully aware of this, that what they want us to do is to do our documentation.
So they are not aware about the demolition. That's what I've said.
In closing, who ordered the demolition? Who do you suspect ordered the demolition?
It's a land robbery.
Land robbery.
Land robbers.
Land grabbers.
Grabbers, I mean.
Okay.
So that are the ones that hijack. Because that very day, sorry, bro. That very day, they came with policemen. Their vehicle has no plate numbers.
Okay.
No address.
Because of time.
From any division.
I think you have mainstreamed your issues. You've, the people that blocked the third mainland. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. No. I'm not saying. No.
Okay.
Mr. I'm not accusing you of blocking, but there was a blocking.
Yes. Sure.
And we know what that means to the economy of the state.
Sure.
So I think the statement is loud and clear, and government has heard you, which is why we invited you, so that at least government will hear you from here, and there will be a resolution one way or the other. But almost thank you both, Femi Balewa, Oworonshoki resident, and Balogun Jamiu is a CDA chairman. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the program.
You're welcome.